And good morning from the desert, mine fans. It's another beautiful 110-degree day out here in the Mojave. So before it gets too hot, I figured we'd take a minute and show off our newest acquisition out here at the mine, since it's already on the Facebook and Instagram pages and people wanted to see it on a video. So here she is in all of her beautiful glory. We just acquired this one this past week. This is an M1081 light medium tactical vehicle, 4-wheel drive, do anything, go anywhere, former military truck. And she's come out here to work at the mines and be a work truck slash people mover slash whatever we need as soon as I finish some maintenance projects that have already deadlined her. But she's a beautiful piece of machinery. We drove her home last week, Pat and I did. And let's take a little look around her, shall we? Built by Stewart and Stevenson. Yeah, there's that sun coming up already this morning. Yeah, scorcher already. In fact, the fun of working on these things is that steel gets to be about 300 degrees very fast in the morning. There's our spare tire hanging there up the side, one of our work projects. She's rated for moving 5,000 pounds on or off road. Has a top speed of around officially 58 miles an hour. We got this one about 50 on the way home. Drinks diesel fuel like it's out of a fire hose, but then she wasn't made for fuel economy. She was made to get places and do things. And oh, look, here comes the Inspector General already. What do you think, Cleo? Yeah, we've got a little problem with the air over hydraulic system that lifts the cab and brings the tire down, so that's under repair right now. And I've got a small air leak under the dashboard for the radiator fan, so working on that. And I got a perpetual problem right here that I can't fix. And just the basic maintenance, and she hasn't been maintained by anybody in a long time as far as I can tell. So we're down for an oil change, a new air filter, all around fluids. But and this door here, because there's some rods missing out of the door. So until I fix that door again, I'll be getting in and out through the passenger side, which, owing to the ladders, is only a bit more of a pain on this side than the other side. But here's our beautiful control center. Let's see if we can get up in there and take a look, shall we? Tools are ready. Let's just one-legged guy climbing up into a truck. There we go. This truck has a 7-speed push-button automatic transmission. Some air gauges that aren't reading accurately right now. A speedometer. The classic military multi-position light box that, unless you forget to turn it on, you won't even get brake lights or any lights at all. This one actually has a backup light. I've never seen a military vehicle with a backup light. Hey, welcome to the 20th century here. And our brakes. Central Tire Inflation System, CTIS. So when we're on rough terrain or soft terrain, it can lower the pressure in the tires from up here and blow them back up from up here, all by push button. And she's even got run flat tires, so if we blow a tire out, she'll still drive home on what we got. So there's a lot of nice stuff in here. This model does have the provision for a gun turret up top, which did not come with this particular truck. But we do have rifle racks in the back, so I can bring, let's see. Oh, what can I bring? Oh, truck says I could have M16 rifles in here. Provision for 3 of them to go with the 3 seats we have in here. Right, left, and middle jump. And she got a little cab insulation, which is kind of nice, and a few other goodies. So she got a lot of potential. Look at the view from up this cab is fantastic. That mirror still swings out. I got to fix that next. There we go. And yeah, it's your basic semi-neglected ex-government military vehicle. And fortunately, I got her. I mean, unfortunately, she wasn't maintained terribly well since she left service. But on the plus side, she wasn't serviced by people who like to do modifications and shortcuts. So I've still got a pretty raw, truck here. I don't try to figure out what somebody else did. So I'm already in contact with the suppliers, Midwest Military Equipment, and if I have to reach out to Memphis Equipment, they're next. People I'm used to dealing with from the old days. And all the parts I need for these things are available out there, and we'll get it fixed up, and we'll have her running around out here. So if you want to come on out a little later on this year, you can see us dragging things around, because she's going to be a yard tractor and a haul truck to move equipment to remote parts on the property that we need to fix up. And we may even use her to haul people around to various mine portals, or just down to China Ranch Date Farm to get some date shakes. We can haul 12 people in the back, and she's got seats and everything. Let's go back and take a look at that, shall we? If I can get down out here without killing myself. Where's that step? One-legged guy stepping down off the truck and dropping his pliers. There we go. So let's take a look around the back here. Like I said, we got a nice big old air cleaner there, and air filter beat the band, an exhaust pipe, big tires, big tires. Our tailgate. Yeah, look at those seats up there, would you? Yeah, seats 12, baby. Anybody who's never ridden one of these before will love the opportunity to ride one of these. Anybody who's done it before will run a mile. But no, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, come on out. Our air over hydraulic system in here, which was giving me fits at the time, but I've already diagnosed the problem, taken the old parts off. I've just got to source a couple of new hydraulic couplings, and I'll just rebuild the whole system while I'm at it, because it's easy while it's depressurized. See our mechanical expert down here, giving new meaning to the term shade tree mechanic. We got no trees, but we got no shade. We got plenty of shade, well, right here anyway. And of course, we got Cleopatra doing what Cleopatra does. Merida is around somewhere. I have no idea where. Anyway, that's our baby right there, folks. The M1011. I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, the M1081. 1011, what's a 1011? I forgot. Anyway, she's a beautiful piece of machinery. We're glad to have her out here. No step, that's good to know. And you can see where I poured some beer on here to christen her and welcome her to the mines on the trip home. And she's now part of the Tecopa Mines work truck crew, right alongside of the other wonderful pieces of equipment over here. My Toyota, the M38A1, the Dodge M43, and a camper van way off in the distance over there. So it's a growing fleet, and on a good day, one or two of these actually starts and runs. So thanks for coming out and sharing the Sunday morning with us. I'm going to go throw some food on the grill before it gets too hot out here. And we're going to go enjoy the day in the air conditioning, watching a proper John Wayne movie, as one should do in the desert on a hot day. So can't beat this beauty, huh, folks? Yeah, it's hot, it's dry. There's bees out here right now, but I wouldn't trade living here for anything. This place is truly heaven.